journalist, the writer, and the political analyst. Good afternoon, good morning, Mr. Rahman.
And a very, very good morning to you and to the dear viewers.
Right. To start off with, a proposal by Egypt to establish a Japanese industrial zone in the Suez Canal economic zone. How effective or how important is it to the long-term economic strategy that is planned by both countries?
Well chosen country, a country with a very and a heavy, strong, heavy industrial base, with a common concept of developing our own industrial sector, which means that cooperating with with a country like Japan would help our own scheme for developing our industrial sector. Japan, one of the main tigers and the main leaders of the world economy, a country that has chosen industry as the main pillar to its own economy, as, along with agriculture, which exactly the model that we should set and hold on and apply in our own economy, instead of real estate or whatsoever. We need more projects, mega projects in the field of industry, in the field of agriculture, and with cooperation with Japan, and attracting the main investors from Japan to the industrial zone in Suez Canal would be a great move and a great step and a great decision to make for the Japanese. Of course, the Japanese, they are seeking wherever there is an opportunity, and of course more opportunities are still in the Suez Canal for investors from Japan or other countries.
Right. In that sense, what political and economic messages like this Egypt is sending by inviting Japan to establish such an industrial zone?
Well, this is a very important sign and a very important certificate from Japan with the credibility of our own economy, the credibility of our own industrial zone at large, credibility certificate for the Egyptian economy that it's qualified for cooperation with the highest level of investors from all over the world. That means when you communicate with Japan, you are qualified to communicate with other countries similar like Japan. By the way, not just from the Western or the Far East or the Near East whatsoever. We need such a cooperation, and we need more cooperations of the sort, especially that a country like Japan, with the same measures, we need to enhance and we need to tackle and we need to cultivate its culture in Egypt industrially.
Right. How could this initiative strengthen Egypt's position as a manufacturing and exporting hub connecting Africa and Europe and almost the whole Arab world?
As we all know, Egypt is the main gate to Africa. With such cooperation between Egypt and Japan, Japan can find an easy way into the heart of Africa, which we are the main country to it, and we are sons of this country, this continent, as well as Arabs do. So I believe that it's a win-win situation for Japan. They will achieve the goals with investments, as in the field of investments, in the field of applying their own measures of economy, which we need severely. We need so much of those measures, as well as the Africans will benefit from such cooperation, because I'm sure that Japan won't stop at the industrial zone in Suez Canal, but it will yearn and hope for more cooperation with countries in the continent. And of course that would be, as I mentioned, a win-win situation.
What exact advantages or incentives could Egypt offer for the Japanese companies compared with other investment destinations in the region?
Compared to other countries, that's one level, and compared to what we have, that's another level. On the regional level, we are the only country that is truly protected, truly safe and sound, and truly peaceful, and with opening arms for investors from all over the world. On the domestic level, such cooperation could help, truly help our own economy. We need to develop this economy, our own economy, into that level of true development, and that can never happen without cooperating with the leading powers in the world, such as Japan. That means we can not just absorb the projects and investments from Japan, but also the mentality, the Japanese mentality, in how they built their country from scratch, from nothing, based on launching each and every power in the society, each and every energy, each and every human power as a manpower to take part in this development they have achieved to be a super economy and a super strong country. That's how we should work upon. Of course, on the measure of joint effort, the joint strategy between the state economy as well as the private sector economy, because we can never only let it all for the leadership of the private sector, especially that we are still a developing country. So if we leave the private sector work alone, it will lead it down, not lead it up. So it hasn't yet has the long-term strategy, doesn't have the long-term vision that can take in action in their own consideration the benefit of the whole society, as well as the benefit of the investor or the economy man. We still don't have, by the way, we still don't have that expression of an economy man. We still working on it, and we need for this to shape up such meaning, such a step like cooperation with a country like Japan.
Right. So the year 2023 was a peak for both countries to upgrade their bilateral relations and take it to a whole new level. A full strategic partnership was effected. How far have you moved, both parts, and what were the most achievements that were taken by Japan and Egypt ever since and until now?
We gather our visions at the same level, and together we can, and we have already taken stands at the same mentality, at the same directions towards most of the international events, international crises. We shared almost the same concept, the same reactions, and the same attitude, as well as we have that common thing, which is our bilateral strong relations as civilizations. We are one of the, together, we are one of the oldest and the most ancient civilizations in the world. So that that can make you feel secure when you deal with the Japanese culture that is value the morals, the identity, the mentality, the deep mentality, the high level mentality. All of those are factors and indicators for a successful cooperation at all levels.
Right. On that note, I would like to thank you very much, Mr. Abdel Rahman, the journalist, the writer, and the political and economic analyst. Thank you so much, and you have a good day. I'll be right back after the short break, so stay with us.